Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. It is Monday, and that means we open some mail. That's what we do here on the channel every Monday. Today we are getting into a break return. I don't do a lot of breaks, but every now and then I get into one because it's a product that is one that I'm not gonna, buy a box of, usually because it's too expensive. So it's usually something that's pretty high end, and that is the case today. We are getting a break return back from one that I got into for Topps Pristine, which is a super high-end product that they put out every year. It comes in a very, very unusual format. There are packs inside of packs, and some of the cards you get are already slabbed up. Some of the autographs or, some of the special parallels are already encased in Topps slabs that are sealed up, and you can get all kinds of great stuff out of there. A lot of parallels, low numbered type of parallels, a lot of autographs, but very high end. A box of 2023 Topps Pristine will run you over $400, and that is too rich for my blood. So that is a product I would really enjoy opening and really like to open one of these days, but that's a little too much for me to risk on a sealed box of cards. But in any event, each box does promise you 3 autographs, and one of the autographs is an auto mem card. So you get an auto relic card out of each box and 2 regular autographs out of each box. I had a hard time finding a dealer or somebody, a breaker, I guess, who was doing a full case. Full case of Pristine is 8 boxes. But I finally found a guy, and it took forever for the cards to get here. They finally got here late last week, and I've been nervous about opening them up and seeing what I got out of here, but I'm going to do that with you now. I have no clue as to what is in here, but I will tell you what players. It was a player break. You don't really see team breaks for Pristine very much, and you certainly don't see them for 8-box cases, but this was an 8-box case player break, and I was able to get 7 different players, which is a lot. It's, there are, a lot of players, available in Pristine. I think there are hundreds of players, but I got 7 good ones, in my opinion, or at least a few good ones, and the others are ones that I just wanted. So you guys can let me know what you think. I got several Orioles, including Cal Ripken Jr., Eddie Murray, and Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman was the most expensive one, as you might guess. He has potential to get rookie cards. He also signed for this, as did Ripken and Murray. Rutschman was, well beyond what any of the other players that I got in this break were. He was, super sought after. So I was lucky to get him, but also very happy to get Ripken and Murray, and I hope that I get at least base cards of those guys. All 3 of those guys have base cards, and would like to get those. I guess I got one other Oriole, though he doesn't appear as an Oriole. I also got Reggie Jackson. If you watch the channel, you know I'm a big Reggie Jackson fan, and was excited to get him. He appears in the Pristine set as an Oakland Athletic, but he also signed for it, and he also has, I think he's in 1 or 2 of the insert sets for this as well, and of course Adley Rutschman is in several of the insert sets, so pretty good chance of me getting, something cool from Adley Rutschman. The 2 other players that I got are both Cubs, which I got for Average Joe, so if I got Ryan Sandberg and I got Chris Morrill. Sandberg, it's very unlikely I'll get one. Sandberg does not have a base card. Ryan Sandberg signed for this set, and that's the only kind of card you can get of him out of Pristine. He doesn't have a base card. He's not in any of the inserts. He just signed for it. So if I get a Sandberg, it will be autoed, and I hope I get one. If I get any Sandberg or Chris Morrill, they'll go to Average Joe. Chris Morrill has rookie cards in here too, so those should be nice. And he has base cards, so I should get a Chris Morrill base card. The 7th and last player that I won was Acuna. And I think Ronald Acuna is probably, in my opinion, you guys know I do a lot of homework looking at checklists and figuring out odds and stuff like that before I go into purchasing players in a break. And Acuna was my pick for best player to get out of the break because he's in a lot of insert sets. He signed a lot of different kinds of cards for this. And, of course, he's also likely to, I think, be the National League MVP this year. That remains to be seen, but I think he will probably win that. He had an amazing year and is a player with tremendous talent and certainly a lot of future ahead of him. So he's a player I was interested in anyway. And then when I saw kind of how many cards he had in this set and what the potential was to get some good Acuna cards, I thought I'll go for him too. I don't usually collect him particularly or collect Braves, but I was able to win him for a reasonable amount of money, actually. I thought he'd go for more than he did, so that was nice too. So those are the 7 players. Any of the cards that were pulled of those players from that 8-box break will be in here. And it feels like, I said that Topps slabs some of the cards in sort of their thick plastic slab, and I can't tell if any of these are slabbed or not. It feels like either that or the seller used some sturdy packing material to protect the cards. So we'll see what we get out of here. 7 players, so if I get more than if I get more than 7 cards, I'm doing all right. That's how I look at it. Anyway, it's not that many cards in a box of Pristine, quite honestly. So holding our breath and see what we get out of here. Again, this very high-end product. See if there's any sort of paperwork in here. There doesn't appear to be. That's what we're looking at there. It does look like at least one slabbed card, so that's pretty cool. Let's get these out of here. These are really in there tight. Let's see how we do here. All right. They're really in here. Well, there's one card I can... And that is unbelievable. What a great card to pull out of here. This is awesome. Check this out. That card was separate. The others are in a big team bag, it looks like. That is a Ripken Auto Relic card. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Wow, what a great card for me to get out of this break. That is really awesome. Wow. Fantastic, fantastic pull for me. That's a beauty too. I like the orange fabric rather than the white. A lot of the relics that you get are, just white fabric, which, that could be any uniform, but Oriole orange, that's a really pretty card. It'll be even prettier once I get this painter's tape off of here, but really pretty card. And you can see these are beautiful cards. I mean, the design they do on these cards every year is just awesome. That is great, man. That is awesome. Of course, there were 8 boxes, and you get a Relic Auto card in each box. So there were only 8 of these in the entire break, and I got one. Well, maybe another one, who knows? But I did get one, and that is, wow, that is fantastic. Everything else I pull out of here is likely to be a little letdown after that. If I can get them out of here. These are really jammed in there. All right, I think that's everything. Let's get this stuff out of the way here, and these are... tightly wrapped with some painter's tape. See if I can get this off here without giving too much away. There's another Ripken card right on top, but I think that's his base set card. Still a very nice card, and one that I wanted for my PC, so that's pretty cool. Get that out of here. And here's one of the, and that's a Chris Morrill card. That one will go to Average Joe. Get this tape off of here. So Joe didn't know I was doing this for him. I don't usually tell him when I do stuff like this, because then he'll tell me, no. You don't have to do that, Card Wolf. That's not necessary, and I know it's not necessary, but that's why I do it. I tried to win a couple other players for some of you other guys. Honestly, I tried to, what was one of them? Tried to get Don Mattingly, actually, for Justin at 3 Good Nerds, because I know he's a big Mattingly collector, but I didn't win. Mattingly went for a lot more than I expected him to, and Mattingly doesn't have, I don't think he has a base card. I think he's another guy like Sandberg, who you could only get an auto card if you got a Mattingly, so... And there were a few other players. I kind of keep a list of, if I know you like a particular player, if they're your very favorite, I kind of keep a list. And then when I get into stuff like this, I kind of, see if I can get something like that. But I did get the 2 Cubs, and this is one of them. And this is a nice rookie card from Pristine. It is sealed in the Topps Pristine holder. And this one will go out to Average Joe. I got some cards to send him anyway, so I'm glad I waited. You can add this to the package. Pretty sweet card, Joe. I hope you like this one, and we'll add it to your collection. That's a nice one, so pretty cool to see that. And then looks like we got a team bag with a bunch of other cards in it. I'll carefully take these out. As I said, there's a Ripken right on top, and that is, there are other cards in there. It looks like there are several other cards in there. So we'll have to undo these as well and see what is in here. It's a lot more cards, actually, that I kind of expected to get. I mean, it was, like I said, 7 players, so if you get more than 7 cards, I think you're doing pretty well. Pristine is not one of these, score-like products where you get 100 cards in a box. You get a lot less than that. So that is, I think, and these are all in the case together. That is, I think, a base Cal Ripken Jr. there. Very pretty card. I'll let you see the foil design on that. Really cool cards, and this is why I go for Pristine every year. I can't help myself. I just think they're really neat cards. So that's a neat base card. There's another Morrill for Average Joe. I'm not sure what the difference is between this one and the one that's in the Pristine case. I don't know what the difference is. This doesn't appear to be numbered anywhere on the back or the front, and they appear to be pretty much the same card. I'll have to investigate that and see if I can figure out what the difference is there. I don't know what it is, but put that in Joe's stack. And there's another one. That's one of the inserts, so that's pretty cool. Like to see that. Man, Joe, you're getting some good cards out of here. I like to see that, buddy. Nice rookie card of Morrill there, and this is FF. Now, I can't remember what the insert was. You think they put it on the front, but they don't have that. FF. I think it's fan favorites, maybe. That might be it. Not sure. But either way, nice insert card. And again, a rookie of that Cubs player for Joe. So that's pretty cool. We got an Adley Rutschman here on the back, and that is the only card in that holder. So that's nice. Definitely wanted one of his base cards out of this set. Getting a weird glare there that's messing with my camera. But there you go. Very nice to see that one. That one is, again, a base card of him and a rookie card. So that's a sweet pickup for me. And here's another Rutschman right below it, and that is one of the inserts as well. So that's awesome. Like to see that. We got the rookie of him, and that's really attractive card. I like the orange foil up here. I don't know if this is parallel or not. They do number most of the parallels, and this one doesn't appear to be numbered anywhere, so perhaps not. But either way, nice to get another Rutschman, and here's another one behind him, and I think that's a duplicate of the base set card. They don't look any different to me, but could be wrong about that. Either way, nice to get a second one of that. There we go. Again, that one is not numbered or anything, so I don't think there's anything going on there. And then we got some loose cards here. I don't know what these are. We got two Acuñas, and those, I believe, are parallels. Those, I believe, are purple parallels. And as I don't know if I said this or not, but Acuña has... Man, my camera does not want to focus on these. There we go. Acuña has two base set cards, which is pretty unusual. Not many players have two cards in the base set, but he is one of them. And it looks like I got both of them. One is the All-Star card there, and one is just his regular Braves card. And I believe these are purple parallels, which would be really cool to get a matching pair of them. They are. They're both numbered out of 99, as you can see there. So that's very nice. Very happy to get those. That's pretty cool. Two parallels of Acuña. That's awesome. And we got one more package of cards here that I'll have to take the tape off of. It looks like I did get a Reggie Jackson card, at least one of them. So that's certainly nice. That's another PC card for me. No Ryan Sandberg, it doesn't look like, unless it's in here, jammed in here with these other cards. But, you know, still a few cards for Average Joe there. All right, so let's see what we have here. That is a Reggie insert, actually, and there's several cards in this one. So have a look at that first. That's a beauty. That is definitely one of the cards I wanted. Nice Reggie Jackson insert there, going, gone. That's for home run hitters. They did that insert set, and that's a really beautiful card. Very happy to get that one. I like that a lot. So that's neat. And then there's an Eddie Murray base card. So I was hoping to get one of those, and I will add that to my Eddie Murray binder. Pretty cool card there. And another Acuña base card. Now, this isn't the purple. This is just the regular Acuña All-Star base card. So that's nice. Got two of those. And then another Reggie Jackson. That's the Reggie Jackson base card. Nothing wrong with that. Happy to get that and add it to the... Oh, I got two of those. All right, very cool. No problem with that. So there you go. That is what I got out of there. The Ripken Auto Mem card, certainly the best pull out of there. No question about that. And one that I'm pretty pumped about. I think I spoiled the suspense of revealing the break by pulling that one out first, but it's hard to get those cards out of there, and that's a beauty. Very happy to get that one. A few cards for Average Joe as well. Hope he is excited about that. And some nice Rutschman rookies, a nice Jackson insert, a couple of Acuña parallels too. Not too bad. I think I did pretty well on this. Would have liked to get, maybe another encased card. We only got one of the encased cards, and I really don't know why it's encased. It looks absolutely no different from the regular base card, but I'll have to check out why that one would be encased and maybe let Joe know, or maybe Joe himself knows. I'm not sure if he's into Pristine, but I think it's a really cool set, and I do generally get into a break with it every year, and that was the case this year as well. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. I will be back tomorrow with usually open something pretty new tomorrow. I have some other mail I want to get to this week as well, so I may do that tomorrow, or maybe I'll do a Thursday. I'm not sure, but Tuesday or Thursday I'll get into that other piece of mail that I have here that I want to. And then Wednesday I'll have a pack battle with Average Joe, and Friday, of course, is going to be Dorking with Dice. Last week we did Dorking with Dice on a mixed box of football and baseball. We only pulled baseball. I didn't even notice it at the time, but one of you guys, I think it was James Barnes, told me in his comment after the show was up, he mentioned it to me, and I hadn't even noticed that. All we pulled was baseball. Very strange to see that, but that's what you get sometimes, I guess. So hopefully this week on Dorking with Dice, we'll get a bit of more mix. That would be nice. I'd like to pull some football too. And of course, next week, the hockey season begins. So we will have a very mixed box after that starts out. And maybe we can do some sort of a Dorking with Dice, double dice type thing. I do double boxes and double dice sometimes. It'd be a good week to do that. So maybe I'll do that next week. We'll see about that. Hope you guys are doing well, that you had a very good weekend, and that you're enjoying your Monday. It's nice and rainy here, which I enjoy. I'll be seeing you back here tomorrow, and as always, happy collecting.